Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are here with another episode. We are following up with using our frontal lobe and just recreating a new life for ourselves. So, when creating a new life for ourselves, we have to set a time aside to really decide what we desire in life. With that being said, you have to have a clear intention for new things to occur in your life. Think about it. Say if you're like, oh, I want to move, and you're not too clear on where you want to move. How's it supposed to occur? You have to write down what you desire, what you want in a partner. What do you want in a new place? What do you want in that new job? What do you want in your business? Okay, it's 2023. We are our own bosses. Okay, so what do we want for ourselves? Write it down in a journal. You can always go back to that and revise it and see what you desire and what you don't. Like, think of what you desire. It's like your business, like, your business blueprint. Like, hey, I feel like I'll be more successful in my business, i.e. your manifestation, if X, Y, and Z occurred right here, because you want the best of the best. So we're going to put the best quality product in our business / manifestation. Secondly, once you write out what you desire, you want to be able to sit and process if that looks like, you can call it what you want, but you have to have a clear intention. So like, what you have in your head, like a nice picture of what you desire for yourself, it doesn't even have to be a picture. I've manifested things where I didn't necessarily know exactly what I desired, so I say what I desire in my head and it comes to fruition. Like, sometimes even when I'm like, I think I want X, Y, and Z, or hey, like, or even some things manifest, like when I'm like, I was thinking about X, Y, and Z, like I was thinking about somebody paying on my bills for the rest of my life and I don't have to work anymore. I was thinking about starting my own business and things like that. So like, these are just little things you can put into the universe, especially if you've been thinking about it and then you say like, I've been thinking about that. It comes a little quicker. Like, and then you forget about it, like act like you or something like this. I don't know, I've noticed like when I quote unquote forget about it, or just be like, I don't really care how the outcome goes, but I say like, I've been thinking about that, it's like low key, high key, the universe be hearing that. Not even low key, high key. Like, things start happening like this. I tell y'all, like one time, like when I was working, I'd be like, and I was like looking for a different job. I was like, I was thinking about that position. say it out loud and then forget about it and then keep feeling good. And that's how the girlies are out here manifesting their lives, They're feeling good, and they're expecting these things. But the key is, like, when you're expecting, you don't put your eggs all in one basket right then and there until it's there. And I literally know what that means now. Like, you don't put all your eggs in one basket and be like, I think this is it right here. But you don't know if it's there, if it's not being offered. You don't know if you have that job or not until it's being offered. Like, you want to low-key look at all, and I mean all the options. And not who to say, like, say if you do know, like, okay, this one thing is something that you desire, you know, you want to detach from the outcome and just feel good and know it's like, stay focused on what you desire. So, say if you're, wanting to start a business and you're like, I've been thinking about X, Y, and Z, right? And you actually been thinking about it and you kind of do everything in your willpower towards what you desire, then that thing has to manifest. Because basically, you're working towards that manifestation. The goal is to work towards it. Do anything to make you feel good or to feel like you're already there. Like I spoke about in my other video. You want to act as though you're already there. It's like you're surrendering to the universe. Like in my last video, when doing that meditation, that small meditation, when you deep breath in and let go, it's kind of like, when you do that like long sigh or short sigh when you're at work and you've had like such a long day, it's like man, it's kind of like it's like you like opening your heart. When you do that deep sigh, you're opening your heart, you kind of like surrendering. And when you surrender, you're opening up your heart. And when you open up your heart, it's like you're opening up to the universe and God and your higher self. So you are like, you have faith. You have faith in what's to come when you're doing that. So the key is to envision what you desire. You can also speak it with words to make it like come to light. And then once you once you have that thing come to light, then you are to surrender, i.e. faith, believing in the unknown. And a way to do that is to use your frontal lobe. That's why we was talking about that in the last video. And when you're in the frontal lobe, something I've been picking up on is you can open up your frontal lobe or your frontal lobe. And when you're doing that, you can connect to the quantum. Like, you can switch your thoughts by doing that as well. So if you're thinking about something that you don't want to think about, or you just want to focus on something a little more, you use the frontal lobe to activate like what you want to focus on more. So remember how in the last video I was talking about how the frontal lobe lowers the volume of things? It helps you to focus on what you're desiring. So with that being said, I use the frontal lobe to focus on the quantum field and kind of just switch my focus, use the quantum to focus, like change my focus, excuse me. My throat's a little dry, but I'm gonna wait because I gotta get this message out. So it helps to lower the volume of what you're, to focus on what you desire, right? And what you focus on grows. With energy, whatever you're focusing on, it grows, it expands. So remembering that, you're able to grow whatever you're that's why they say, like, envision what you desire and things like that allows you to become your best and higher self. But when you're focusing on what you desire, it can be like a quick, like, glimpse of or thought, or you can even say it out loud type thing. And then once you do that, you surrender through breath, through just feeling good. That's why they say being in the present moment. So, like, you can use, those are the two best things to do. So breath, and then, like, focus where that breath goes. That's one way to stay in the present moment. So focus on where that breath goes, and that will allow you to open up yourself, feel good, and just envision the quantum as you're doing that. And once you envision the quantum, I'll say this, use breath work to surrender. Because you kind of, like I said, like, when you've had, like, a long day or something, you're like, you're, like, basically clearing your aura, you're clearing out your body, you're clearing out your space, and you want to focus where you cleared out that space, because you're creating space in your heart, in your aura, wherever that you cleared that space. Just focus on that, and that's basically will help you be more in the present moment, and to feel good now, and use that to raise your frequency. And how do you do that, you may ask? Is right as soon as you do that, that's allowing you to let go of whatever, that breath. The breath is allowing you to let go of whatever you're desiring, right? And then you use that to raise your frequency, like, as you already have it, right? By being like, you know what, I feel good. The goal is to ultimately to feel happy no matter what. Like, you shouldn't have to, something over here shouldn't have to make you feel good. You should feel good now because you are alive, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are healthy, you are wealthy. Like, you should feel good now. Just because you are here on earth, like, you're able to walk, you're able to talk, you're able to see this video, you're able to hear this video. So be grateful. Like, the way you feel about being able to do those things, enlighten your insides to feel good now, and keep it up there. Keep that energy up here, feeling good. Like, imagine your body being filled with love and light, and allow that to expand throughout your body. It can look, and then you want to allow it to expand in your aura with green, like with love, with hearts. Just allow your body to be filled with love and light and happiness. Okay, short, kind of short. It's a little elongated, but you know, I'm gonna go more in depth with, you know, that explanation. I will be putting out a meditation soon in regards to just feeling good now. It's important. So let's just practice that. And just remember to imagine your heart to be like a light. Enlighten your heart. Allow it to, when you close your eyes, allow it to be like a light. Feel like a light. So deep breath in. And illuminate your heart. Allow it to open and expand as far as it can. Allow that to reach beyond your body and into your auric field. Deep breath in. Now allow it to light up, your heart to light up and expand again. Here we're raising your frequency as much as possible and allow this space to stay open. We're going to do that again, so deep breath. And allow it to lighten up and open and expand as much as possible throughout your shoulders. Now we're going to focus and push that out from your shoulders out into your auric field. So you should feel it expand this way. Here, just about here. Keep raising your frequency by repeating this move, simple breathing. Expand your heart. And just remember to breathe into the space, keeping it clear, calm, and collected. And as we bring this meditation to a close, we're going to keep our attention and energy in this area, in this space. This will allow us to stay in high vibes, high frequencies throughout our day. Also, you can also focus on the frontal lobe as well, keeping that clear. And you're just breathing into these spaces, allowing them to flow and be in the present moment as well. Helps you to lower, like when you focus on the frontal lobe and you're keeping, that area and your heart center open, helps you to be more in the present moment because you're focusing on keeping that area open. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed that meditation. I know it was super short. I will make a longer one for us, but I just wanted to do a short one to close off this beautiful, beautiful video. And I will see you all next time. Sending love and light. Take care.